it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is going to be ranking the best Master Set players from this event, the Leaders event. And these 6, again, some of them seem very underwhelming, but I'm here to tell you guys the best one to the worst one. Alright, I'm going to start with the worst one, though, to the best one, obviously. I just kind of contradicted myself, but you guys, you know what I'm doing. Same thing I do is every event, I rank the best ones and give you guys my advice on which ones you should consider making and ones you probably definitely shouldn't make. So, if you guys haven't already, though, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel here, follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And make sure you join the Discord to talk to me. Follow and subscribe to the channel. But guys, it's time to get into the video now. And I want to talk about which one I think is the worst. Alright, so starting off with the worst, number 6. I think it's kind of an obvious one. It's going to be 94 overall, Randy CARLYLE. Okay, so why am I talking about CARLYLE? Okay, so 5'10", 200 pounds, 201 pounds. He's got his options of Magician, Wingman, Thief, Spark, and then he's got Buzzing, Booming Shot, Applesauce, and Distributor, then Fly Zone and Workhorse. Now, hear me out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He's got good synergies. Spark, Distributor, and Fly Zone if you want. He can get up to 95 speed, which, you know, that sounds awesome, right? There's a really fast D-Man, right? Which is, you always love to see that, right? It's always good to have D-Man that are really fast. So, you know, but realistically, yes, he has Unstoppable Force, he has Quick Pick and Truculence, but he's 5'10", right? So he's 5'10", and I mean, there's so many D-men that are better than him when it comes to left-handed D-men. Like, listen, if you pull them, sure, use him. He's not unusable, but I definitely wouldn't be going ahead and be like, oh my god, Randy CARLYLE, this might be the card to make. No, it's definitely not. Don't make Randy CARLYLE. His shot's definitely nothing special either. 83 slap shot accuracy is something that's just, you don't want. I know he's got good power and everything on his shot, but other than that, I mean, it's not really too attractive, this card at all. So, definitely avoid that. He's got good checking for sure, 99s pretty much, but good defense pretty much 98 across the board. But, like, there's really nothing that really makes you feel like this card is, like, so good. Like, where you need to get it, like, so desperately. I would definitely not get this card at all, guys. So, yeah, Randy CARLYLE to me has to be number 6 on the list. Yeah, no thing I really like about this card are his speed and his truculence, really. That's about it. Other than that, doesn't really provide much, alright? So, that's Randy CARLYLE. Number 5 now I'm going to talk about here is going to be 94 overall, TREVOR Linden, alright? So, Linden used to be a really good card back in, like, NHL 17. If you guys remember, NHL 17, he had Team Wheel. He was so fun to use, but here he is, right? So, he's 6'4", 220, alright? So, he's got Spark, Workhorse, Wingman, and Buzzing. Then he's also got the Light the Lamp, Magician, Thief, and Applesauce synergies, along with Protector and Gladiator, okay? So, you know, decent synergies. He's got Buzzing that helps his speed out, which is very crucial. That one is decent. But unfortunately, no synergies that help his acceleration out, obviously, except for potentially the first slot, which then would now give his speed a boost. So, it depends what you really value more, right? If you got Workhorse active, or Wingman, or Spark, that would help his acceleration out, but his speed would only be 90. So, it just depends what you're looking for. 92 Excel could be more important to you than 91 speed, right? It just depends, right? So he's 6'4", 220, great size for a centerman for sure. 90 Excel, 95 Agility, 95 Balance, 96 Endurance, 91 Speed. Shot's not bad either, 94, 95, 97, 96, but certainly not a great shot either. It's like, it's okay. I mean, for a 94 overall, it's okay. I definitely wouldn't be going, you know, oh my goodness, TREVOR Linden's shot's gotta be, you know, really legit. So, I would definitely... I wouldn't really expect much from this card at all. So, yeah, TREVOR Linden is coming up at number 5 on my list. He's got Tape of Tape, Big Tipper, Quick Draw, Total Eclipse, and Born Leader. Again, all the MSPs have this own ability of Born Leader. But what I will say is, I'm not going to lie, on him, it's kind of tempting. The Total Eclipse and Big Tipper, it's kind of an interesting combination because, of course, Total Eclipse is advanced skill at screening the goalie and obstructing their view, while when screening with this player, the goalie reaction time is reduced, so it can be pretty interesting as well. You get a lot of deflection and pretty interesting goals that way as well, with Big Tipper also, so it just really depends, you know, it depends like what kind of player you want, how you play the game. If you take a lot of point shots, it could be a very effective combination when it comes to abilities. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of ability points allowed and allotted to you guys. 45 is not really that great, so hopefully that's something they really do consider changing soon, because I feel like it's just not enough, alright? So now number 4 on the list, alright? So one thing before I go into number 4, I mean, he's got 99 face-offs, so that's why he's definitely not as bad as CARLYLE. But I'm going to mention other players in a second as well. But yeah, I mean, this one, these two cards I'm about to mention. So Linden, and then number 4 is going to be Barkov, all right? So I feel like they're pretty similar, all right? So why am I giving the edge to Barkov? Well, okay, so as you guys just mentioned, as you guys just saw, 91 speed on Linden, right? So he's 6'4", but Barkov has really nice sins, all right? So he's got an acceleration sin. He's got 2 speed synergies, right? So he's a 6'3", 215 centerman, right? So he's got wingman, distributor, and fly the zone, which are awesome synergies, of course, to have on a card. So he's got 90 excel, 91 agility, 95 balance, 93 meters, and 92 speed. Barkov always plays well in this game. I always love Barkov's cards. So definitely, I would always consider this card. Barkov's not bad at all. He's got a good shot, 94, 96, 95, 95 as well. He's got good hands, 95, 99, 95, 99, and 99. Checking is pretty decent as well. For a forward, it's not bad at all. His face-offs are 94, of course, with boosted synergies, right? He's got shutdown, which is not bad for a forward either. Third eye, unstoppable force, quick draw, and of course, Born Leader has his zone ability. But Barkov's not bad. I don't mind this card. Definitely not like an endgame card. I don't really think any of these cards are endgame, to be honest with you. I really don't. So it's just a reality, honestly. It's just a reality. I don't really find it to be that good, this event, when it comes to like the exact cards. I mean, some of them have decent stats, but they're still not really that crazy, right? So moving on to number 3 now. Number 3 for me is going to be Connor Hellebuyck, all right? So why do I say Hellebuyck? So a goalie. Henreek saying a goalie's in the top 3, really? Well, why? So he's 6'4", 207. I actually used Hellebuyck last year in GWC, believe it or not, right? Which is like the highest competition. And, you know, he didn't do that well for me. So I'm kind of hesitant, but I don't know. It's a different game. There wasn't abilities last year. There was no X factors last year. So he's got some pretty good synergies with Protector, Gladiator, Thief, Workhorse, Applesauce, Heart and Soul, Well-Rounded Distributor, Light the Lamp, and Bombarded. He's got X-Ray as an ability, Tip Jar, Contortionist, No Timer, and then, of course, the zone ability of Post to Post, which I love. I mean, Post to Post is so good and so valuable and effective. I always say that, guys. Post to Post is so good. I feel like most goalies that have that as a zone ability, they're automatically not that bad, right? Like, they should at least be able to make some saves that you don't expect them to make, right? They're definitely not going to be the best goalie every game. They'll have some rough games, but most of the time, they'll give you some pretty good efforts, some pretty big saves as well. That's why I always look at Post to Post and find it to be pretty valuable, all right? So I think Hellebuyck is definitely in the top 3. I mean, especially because it's a goalie, right? If you don't have like a goalie yet, like if you didn't make Koskinen, if you didn't make Ottinger, if you didn't make Price, you know, one of those goalies, you know, I would say probably Hellebuyck could be an interesting one to consider making because he's got the good abilities. He's got, you know, 94 overall, good synergies, right? So I definitely would consider him if I were you guys. Another thing I wanted to mention as well before I go any further, but I didn't really show the synergy slots here on the Barkovs, really, like what he's got: Booming Shot, Gladiator, Workhorse, and Wingman, Buzzing, Applesauce, Magician, Distributor, Spark and Fly Zone. But I'm assuming these would be the 3 sins that you would try to probably activate on him. Overall. So, and the same thing for Linden. Linden, for the most part, you probably activate these, right? Spark, Workhorse, Wingman, Buzzing, Light the Lamp, Magician, Thief, Applesauce, and then Protector and Gladiator, all right? So now moving into the top 2, all right? So what do you guys think? It's going to be number 2 for me. It's going to be Ryan Smith, all right? So Ryan Smith's actually a pretty good card, and he can play center as well. Why do I say that? Well, look at this. So he's got his synergy options of Buzzing, Distributor, Wingman, and Fly the Zone. So let's just activate Fly the Zone. All right, so helps his face-off get up to 85. Protector, Applesauce, Well-Rounded, Light the Lamp, Workhorse, and Heart and Soul. So he actually gets his face-off up to 88, and that's pretty good for a left winger as well. So he's a left winger, shoots lefty, 191 pounds. All right, so good sins there. He also has Total Eclipse, Close Quarters, Big Tipper, and Unstoppable Force. Of course, Born Leader is his own. As I mentioned, all of them have it. But that's a pretty interesting combination, honestly. If you put him on like a high line, I would say that it's pretty interesting. Total Eclipse, Close Quarters, Big Tipper, Unstoppable Force. It's going to be a pretty little fun card to use here. So he's got 92 acceleration, 97 agility, 99 balance, 96 endurance, and 93 speed. So definitely not slow by any means. Great shot, 96, 97, 99 wrist shot accuracy, 96 wrist shot power. Hands are great, 99, 99, 99, 97, and 97. Checky's pretty decent, 94, 93, 88, 97, and 81. And like I said, his defense was pretty decent with the 88 faceoffs for a winger. So definitely love to see that on him as well. So Ryan Smith's a really solid card, at least in my opinion. So I would definitely consider getting him. He'd be the left-handed winger I would go for from this event for sure. And now number 1, last but not least, it's going to be John Carlson, all right? So John Carlson, what I like about him, so he's a 6'3", right-handed D-man, all right? So he's got great synergy. He's got Spark, Booming Shot, Gladiator, Workhorse is the first option, all right? So let's just hit Workhorse for argument's sake. That would help his acceleration out and his endurance. Also has Light the Lamp, Bombarded, Applesauce, Distributor. So Distributor cranks his speed up to 93 as well. Then you also have Wingman. So Wingman gets his acceleration up to 94 as well. So even better right there. Helps his other stats out like defensive awareness, discipline, and also passing. But passing's already maxed out regardless. But I like this guy. 6'3", right-handed shot. He's got Seeing Eye, Tape of Tape, Elite Edges, 1T, and Born Leader. So the 1T and Seeing Eye are pretty underrated abilities for D-Man. People don't really realize how good it actually is. So I think John Carlson is a pretty underrated card. Could be kind of like, you know, not really thought of, but I think Carlson could be a pretty solid card on your guys' team for a while. I mean, I think he's going to... What it came down to for me in this video... Carlson could last on your team for a very long time. Ryan Smith could last on your team for a long time. I feel like the other cards, like Barkov, he'll get upgrades. He'll be a better card than 94 at some point, you know? I don't know. I feel like the other ones are not going to last. Like Linden, CARLYLE, they're not going to last on your team. They're just kind of whatever. They're kind of mid cards, at least in my opinion. At least at this point, we're almost in February now. We're kind of looking for better cards than these, right? But yeah, that's the event. You know, that's the event. Those are the rankings to me. The top 6. Let me know what you guys would do. What would you rank it? Who would you rank? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, though. I hope I helped you decide if you wanted to make any of these cards, which one to make. Obviously, if you need a D-man, Carlson's your guy. If you need a forward, I'd probably go Smith because he definitely can play center as well. So it just depends what you're looking for. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel here. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And join the Discord to talk to me. Followers and subscribers to the channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.